Live from Asheville, North Carolina, this is Asheville Food News with Micah Eats Asheville and Maddie Loves Food. And now, the news.
Welcome everyone to Asheville Food News for the week of April 15th. Hang with us for about 10 minutes as we bring you the best Asheville has to offer. My name is Maddie.
Yes, sir, and I am Micah. And be sure to stay after the news for a new segment we got coming up called In the Mix with the Urban Gastronome. You're not gonna want to miss it. Local spirits, cool stuff. Later on in the episode, we're gonna hook you up with a discount to your favorite Asheville restaurants in a new feature that we call the AVLFN Restaurant of the Week. We don't have effects. But now, the news.
The ramps are back. What the heck is a ramp? The thing you used to get on I-40 as trucks cut you off? What Micah used to catch air on his rollerblades?
Hey.
Air. Nope. These are the little adorable delicious green veggies that smell and taste of pungent garlic and onion. They can only be foraged and reappear every spring for a very short time to the delight of many local chefs. From ramp cream cheese at Ziggy's to a ramp and burnt orange donut from the underground cafe's Chef Jay, you'll find this coveted ingredient all over Asheville restaurants this time of the year. So ramps are back, and you can check out a spread of ramp dishes next Tuesday, April the 23rd, as the Chestnut is hosting a guest chef ramp dinner featuring guest chefs from Corner Kitchen, Coppertone, Hemingway's, and Zambra. Totally cool event, and frankly, we're ramped up about it.
I'm ramped up about it, and I'm gonna use Coppertone to make sure I don't get a sunburn when I enjoy the food from the Copper Crown restaurant. Last week, French Broad Chocolate opened Cookies and Creamery located in their former factory on Buxton Road. True to their name, the new spot will be focusing on comfort desserts like lemon bars, brownies, blondies, Does that sound good? Yeah, I know. Cookies, and also serving French Broad versions of beer floats. Yes, using local beers. Ice cream, beer. Milkshakes and sundaes are also involved. One of the new creations that Cookies and Creamery is touting is this breakfast sundae with peanut butter ice cream, house-made granola, honey drizzle, whipped cream, and cinnamon sugar brioche croutons. Kids of all ages are sure to be delighted at the new Cookies and Creamery now open. Oh boy, Maddie.
Yes.
There goes my diet.
Yeah, we get it.
Wow, I'm that predictable?
Yeah,
already?
so is your diet. Next Monday, April 22nd, Corner Kitchen is bringing us the Dining in the Dark experience. Diners will be served a menu of locally sourced, low carbon footprint meals in a low lighting environment to I get it. Shed light on Earth Day. Doing so is so important to this green certified restaurant that co-owner Kevin Westmoreland was quoted in saying, "In an industry in which it is somewhat difficult to be green, I want to make every effort to do so. So turn off the lights, heighten those senses, and be sure to try their locally sourced and sustainably grown cuisine at the Dining in the Dark experience on April 22nd. You know, I'd love to be more green, but I just don't like my veggies. What can I
I'd
do?
like to see green right now.
You wouldn't know.
I'm okay. Adirondack-inspired cuisine? Yeah, you know, just when I thought I heard it all, Sawhorse, a new restaurant opening a few days from now on the west side of town, just had to bring something different and unique to the Ville. Chef Dan Silo is bringing the flavors of his childhood that permeate the Northeast and Southern Canada to Asheville. His hearty country comfort food menu will include freshwater fish, homemade sausages, meat pies, and a self-described obsession with maple syrup. A high praise to any restaurant that has a self-described obsession with maple syrup. Sawhorse will also be serving a Sunday brunch where, yes, maple eggs are on the menu. Be sure to follow them on Facebook as Sawhorse is set to open any day from now. Maddie, I have actually something to admit here.
Yes.
When I first saw that it was Adirondack-inspired cuisine, I thought to myself, how can you be inspired by porch chairs?
I don't even know what to say. Wow, what just happened? Shay Brown.
Some people will get that, I swear.
Not me. Shay Brown Events.
Adirondack chairs.
We got it.
Oy.
The third time. Shea Brown Events and Stu Helm Food Fan are bringing Asheville to the 2019 Donut Throwdown on April 24th.
Yeah.
This benefit bake sale styled event will be open to the public and showcasing these sweet magic circles from local donut shops. Vortex, Dope Donuts, Mr. Bob's from Marion, and more will be participating in selling their goods. A judging will take place as with the local shops all vying for votes from the judges to the land of the top donut spot. This year, judges include local star baker Ashley Capps, a cop, and a nurse. I'm totally not kidding.
Does sound like a joke.
Dough, not miss out, April 24th from 1:30 to 3 p.m. at the Masonic Temple downtown.
Do not miss out.
Did you get kicked out from the last one?
Yes, eating at this place. The first ever Chow Chow Festival, Asheville's new multifaceted annual culinary extravaganza, has just released a full list of events and activities on their website. And tickets are now on sale. What? The citywide 3-day festival from September the 12th through the 15th will include markets, tastings, workshops, seminars. There's going to be food truck events, farm tours. Lazoom is even involved. Events focused on local wine, spirits, farms, cheeses, beers, chocolates, and makers of all sorts will be featured. We here at Asheville Food News strive to focus a spotlight on the culinary adventure that is Asheville. But this event, for 3 days, will be harnessing the full power of the sun to shine on the food scene in our town. With our diverse combination of farmers, makers, chefs, and artisans, Chow Chow will no doubt herald the declaration that Asheville is deserving of global attention.
Bro, you went really hard on that one.
Yeah.
Relax.
I need a drink.
Oh, jeez.
Cool.
All right. Well, we know here in Asheville that it's not only the food scene that stands out, it's also the amazing beer and spirits produced by the local makers and then crafted into cocktails by local artisans. Yep. Our own Urban Gastronome stops by the Times Bar downtown for some local seasonal flavors.
Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing?
What's happening, man? You doing all right?
Yeah, man.
Good to
welcome.
see you. Good
What's
to see
up?
you. Hey, listen, just kind of in. I want to get a drink. I'm looking for like local spirits, local flavor, just local. I just want something that's just going to represent Asheville in the best way possible. So
Sweet,
give me
dude.
something.
I got you. Just put out the spring menu. Tired of this cold, wet weather. So one of our bartenders, I made this sweet drink called Secret Garden. So we're using Chemist Gin from right down here on South Slope. Of course. The guys are killing it. We infused it with some rose hips. Gave it like super floral kind of note on there.
All right.
A little bit of grapefruit juice and some lemon juice for some citrus. Citrus is kind of back in season finally. Feels
Okay.
good to be making spring drinks again.
Spring drinks.
And then, man, my favorite spot right now, Dober Tea Shop.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I love using teas in cocktails. It's like built-in flavor combinations already. Just throw it in a drink. So I was hanging out down there and picked up some jasmine tea the other day.
Okay.
And then a little bit of this just red wine reduction. Give it some color and sweeten it up. But I think you're gonna like this. That's really good.
Love the glass.
My favorite. And then, just because it's springtime and it's my favorite thing, I'm gonna throw some bubbles on top.
It's ironic you use a little bit of that copper there to kind of go with the chemist. Isn't that their
Right.
signature
It's
there?
their thing, man.
There you go. Oh, wow.
Springtime Asheville cocktail, man.
Wow.
Cheers.
So talk to me a little bit about the flavors and things like that I'm fixing to experience.
Yeah, so we just wanted to really go floral. Like we've
Okay.
been all winter, we've been making these kind of hearty, rich, big cocktails, and we wanted to go the opposite direction. So a lot of jasmine, a lot of rose, a little bit of citrus to brighten everything up, some bubbles to help it sparkle. So light and airy and delicious.
All right, so Let's see what we got right here.
Solid.
Oh wow. Oh wow. That's astonishing. Flavorful, aromatic.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. I can actually pick out several of the ingredients that you talked about in that. That is great. That is absolutely wonderful. Thank you
Appreciate
so
it.
much.
Yeah, cheers.
On top of this right here, talk to me about the times. Talk to me about the building and things like that.
Oh man, we lucked out. So we wanted to open kind of a nerdy cocktail bar, but kind of keep it casual and low key. And we lucked out into the S&W building. So this building was built back in the late 20s by a guy named Doug Ellington. It's one of the first like Art Deco buildings in the city. He built City Hall and the high school, and we were able to kind of sneak in here and take this little space and just kind of turn it into a little nerdy craft cocktail bar.
Wow, I'm going to tell you what, amazing cocktail, great flavors, very aromatic. I don't know what else to say, but cheers to you.
Amen.
Cheers to the nerds.
Cheers.
Wow.
What a cool piece.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
that was
man.
so good.
So listen, be sure to visit Chris at the Times right off of Pritchard Park downtown and get your spring cocktail on. All right, guys, we're about to wrap it up here, but it's time that we hook you up with that new feature we told you about at the beginning of the episode. Every single week, we'll be bringing you the AVLFN Restaurant of the Week. We'll get it. Yeah. Every week, we'll be hooking you up with discounts from some of Asheville's best restaurants. And this week, the restaurant of the week is VIVAN! That's right, VIVAN is a European-inspired new American eatery in the middle of the River Arts District, pumping out some seriously incredible eats. We suggest making a reservation and try hitting them on a weekday to beat the crowds. But for this week only, if you mention that you heard about them right here on Asheville Food News, they will take 10% off of your entire check. How gracious of them. We're so happy to have them as our restaurant of the week. Please support them. Want to learn a little bit more about them? Head over to our site, avlfn.com/Vivian, and see what our local network of Asheville foodies have to say. You're going to want to check it out.
Well, that's it. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Just search for Asheville Food News. Catch a new episode every Tuesday on avlfn.com and on our Facebook page. Join us next week as we feature a segment with Louis of Descrube, Asheville.
It's Luis of Descrube, Asheville.
Descrube, Asheville.
Where are you?
As he discovers some Peruvian flavors by the river.
Awesome. Well, until next time, guys, this was the non-Hispanic Maddie, and I'm Micah, and this was Asheville Food News.
Eat
well, Asheville.